Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV. I'm Sakshi Batra. Well, gold prices have been on a downward move. In fact, global gold prices on COMEX have slipped to near one-year lows as of today at $1,691 an ounce. And this has actually resulted in the MCX Gold August futures also slipping below the 50,000 per 10-gram mark as well. Now, the big question is it the right time for you to buy the yellow metal, and will it really add glitter to your portfolio? Joining in to discuss all of this and share many more insights on gold, I'm now joined by two gold experts, Ajay Kedia, founder Kedia Advisory, and Vandana Bharti, AVP-Commodity Research at SMC Global joins in. Welcome to both of you on Business Today TV, and thank you so much for speaking with us. Now, to begin with, Ajay, you first. What do you really make of the decline in gold prices? And the bigger question that everybody has on their mind, is it the right time to buy gold?
See, buying gold is always a right time. No doubt, since 2022 has been started, Indian market was slightly, as compared to global market, was slightly on higher side because of rupee weakness, or we can say import duty that has been levied by, increased by around 5%. That has been a little bit positive performance. We can say since January, it has been around 4% gain. But overall, I am expecting in 2022, we have seen inflation concern or recession concerns were there. Because of that, purchasing towards gold was been slightly lighter, or we can say in all asset class has been slightly more volatile. So it's a temporary phase for gold. I think same has been seen in the year 2008 when global financial crisis has been hit. So initial may be possible for next couple of months, prices will be trading in a very narrow range, because already in last 2-3 months, dollar index has rallied from almost 90 level to 109 level, which was the major factor for gold to underperform. Secondly, the interest rate hike. We have never seen so much aggressive steps taken by Fed. In 1980, we have seen this type of step has been taken by Fed in order to decrease the inflation. So timing, we expect prices should consolidate over here, but it is a very good time to buy, because whenever there is a concerns about recession or inflation, gold will definitely come back again. So I think it is a matter of time. Maybe we can see some consolidation, but overall it's good to buy at current level.
Yeah, right. Also, Vandana, I wanted to ask you as well that, right now 24 karat gold is near 50,000 per 10 gram today. The 22 karat gold is near 46,000 per 10 gram in the physical market. So what are you advising your clients? I mean, looking at the love that Indians have towards gold, are you receiving those umpteen calls, and should one really rush to the nearby jewelry stores to buy gold now?
Yeah, definitely, Sakshi, and thanks for inviting me first. And this is the golden time to go for gold. Because now we are seeing the circumstances. We are not expecting that there should be a sharp fall in gold from here now, and we are not expecting that this commodity should reach $1,600 in COMEX and 45,000 in MCX. And if it goes below 48,000 in MCX, quickly it should see a rebound. So this is the time when one should go for buy in physical. Even in physical, Sakshi, 500 or 1,000 point doesn't matter to them, because whenever we go for physical, it is for the long time, and it is for generation to generation. So never mind this like a fall of for the fall of 500 to 1,000 point. So I'm expecting that this commodity should consolidate at the level of 48,000 here in MCX. On COMEX, I'm expecting that $16-20 should be a support level for this commodity. And overall, Sakshi, we are now in talk that in July and September, Fed is going to increase the interest rate, but now recession fear is there. So even there is a talk that maybe in 2020-23 they may go for the rate cut. So simultaneously we are hearing the talk of interest rate hike, and then in 2023 rate cut. So this is a very hush situation for Fed.
Absolutely.
So gold will take the benefit of doubts, and August, September onwards, I'm expecting a very sharp rise in gold prices. So yes, we have a golden opportunity to go for buy in this commodity.
Okay, golden opportunity to buy in gold. Ajay, since you were saying that you expect gold prices to consolidate a bit, are they going to fall from here? Vandana says 500, 1,000 more. What's your take? If yes, how much? What is the kind of target that you have on gold going forward from here?
See, in last few months, we have seen volatility in commodity market has been quite high because of many factors. maybe some geopolitical tension or movement in dollar or currency. So I think maybe we can see a fall towards 49 or 48,800 should be the best support on domestic side. Maybe because of rupee is slightly trying to re-strengthening by after the RBI and government is taking step. But I think as Vandana told, after August onwards, we expect there will be a sharp jump, because in India we buy gold on emotional ground. And also for investment ground also. So Q4 is going to be very much bigger for physical buying. So I am hoping by this year end again prices can come up around 52,500 to 53,000. But overall Q4 for India is always great to buy gold.
Okay, August onwards, the prices may rise again. You may also see 52,000, 53,000 levels. Vandana, what are your year-end targets for gold?
Yes, I'll go for the same 52,000 to 54,000. And what historically we have seen that whenever Fed go for this interest rate hike, after 2-3 months, gold started to react and ignore the interest rate hike situation and come to the general relationship with the market. So yes, we are expecting that there should be a seesaw movement in equity market. And yes, inflation is very much will be here to stay in 2020, 22 and 2023. So yes, it will take the advantage of inflation as well. So if they even if they hike the interest rate by 3%, so 9% is the inflation in US. So yes, the negative rate of return is there. So gold will take the advantage, and by the end of this 2022, I am expecting a 54,000 kind of level in gold, MCX gold. In COMEX, I am expecting $1945.
Okay, understood that. So 54,000 kind of levels per 10 gram you can see by the year end. Ajay, we remember when the pandemic had hit us and when the Ukraine-Russia war had begun, everybody was perhaps rushing to buy gold, considering it as a safe haven, which as it has always been in uncertain situations. But currently, despite the inflation concerns that Vandana has also been highlighting, despite the inflation rising to say 40-year high in US, in UK, skyrocketing inflation right there, why is gold falling at this point is something that most investors are unable to understand. That why at this point in time, gold is not reacting as sharply as it did back in 2020.
There are three things for gold. First of all, in last from May onwards, we have seen all central bank has started pulling money from the market. That has created some credit crunch in the market. So overall, we have seen all commodity market or equity, crypto, all asset classes started falling. So initial concern is the food inflation. So generally, we see this type of concern is that the gold will react slightly later. Take example of 2000 case study of 2008. Initially, financial crisis hit. Gold has taken 6 months to react, or movement was been slightly delayed by 6 months, but afterwards the rally has been seen from $640 to almost 1920. Similar kind of fashion we have seen in 2020 when pandemic hit. In the March month, we have seen gold and silver both has corrected, but by August 2020, we have seen gold made a high of 56. So I am hoping since May onwards, prices are slightly lagging behind with the factors available in the market. So maybe by August mid, we can see a good trigger for gold, and by year end or by next 4 to 6 months, again prices would march towards 52,500 or 53,000.
Okay, understood. Vandana, what is your take on this? Do you believe that gold has lost its mojo somewhere in between as a safe haven asset in the current, environment, despite the kind of headwinds and the challenges that we are seeing in the economies?
Yes, Sakshi. One thing new we have witnessed in since 2019. Like in 2019, gold didn't react on the nuclear threat by North Korea and the trade war between the US and China. It started reacting. Since we have seen a crash in equity market, then we have seen a quick jump in gold. So here we have seen a quick, fall in equity market. Now it is on the verge of recovery. But still we are sensing that equity market is yet to make a base. And there gold will take the advantage, and no doubt money crunch is there. And now the entire world, they want either to sit on cash or go to the dollar index, because
That's
dollar
true.
index is the most attractive asset class these days. But yes, September onwards, historical, we have seen only 3 or 4 years since 1971 that gold has seen a decline. So yes, fourth quarter will be a very lucrative quarter for this commodity. And there we have seen traditional as well as investment buyers, they will return to the buying in gold. And yes, ETF buying, it will start October onwards.
Okay, understood. Ajay, going forward from here, which are the factors that you believe can support gold prices from here? And what could be potential risks? Since you say August onwards, the prices are likely to go up. So what could be the potential risks as well?
So talking about the risk first, already prices has moved very sharply from let's say $2,000 to almost 1,700. So already prices has corrected very well. On domestic side also we have already corrected from the level of 50 to 500. So I think matter amount wise, if we talk on domestic side, maybe ₹1,000 risk would be possible. But factors are quite heavy. Like dollar has started decreasing once again from 109 level. Secondly, the interest rate hike, what we will be seeing on 27th of July would be the almost the highest whatever we can see for 2022. After that, they have to come down because rising interest rate will definitely bring the economy on the verge of recession, because slowdown would be hitting. And again, geopolitical tension are still around us. Let it be China, Taiwan, let it be Middle East, or let it be Russia, Ukraine. So all these factors will definitely support gold for next, let's say 3 to 6 months.
Okay, understood. Vandana, for investors who want to buy this dip, since you say that it's a golden period to buy gold right now, all of those people who may be wanting to invest right now, what is the best way to invest in gold? Should one go for jewelry, for gold coins or bars, or the digital forms of gold, which you also talked about, which are getting increasingly popular now?
Sakshi, for this, I would like to want their purpose. If they want to buy it for a wedding or for gift purpose, they can go for this physical buying. And my humble request is that just go for that hallmark buying only, because it is already there in the entire India. And second thing is that those who wants to churn frequently, they can go for this ETF buying. And for smart investors, those who know the nuances of this futures market, they can go for research-based calls and strategies in futures market. Ultimately, they can take the advantage of this leverage trading. So yes, it depends upon their profile, their duration, and their purpose. Accordingly, they can choose the tool. And those who wants to go for long-term buying, I always prefer that gold bond.
Okay, long-term gold bonds are the better investment bets, but for those who want for wedding or for gifting purpose, perhaps physical gold is better for you. Ajay, which is your favorite way of buying gold?
See, one should understand what is the criteria for buying. If he is an investor, I would prefer for gold souvenir bond, because there we can get an interest also. Secondly, ETFs are no doubt very good, but I have to understand whether you are investing gold, whether you are consuming gold. Because in India, we generally consume gold. So if you are not a consumer of gold, better go with a gold souvenir bond or ETF.
Okay, understood. And what about silver, Ajay? Help us understand. Many of us don't focus much on silver as an investment option. We always talk more about gold. But lately, we have seen that silver has actually, perhaps as an investment bet, it has perhaps given better returns to investors than gold when you talk about these two, precious metals. What is your take on the silver investment for those who just want to explore commodity investment for an investment bet and long-term portfolio investments? What would you suggest?
See, silver is having a dual property of base metal and bullion also. And much of the time we have always seen whenever there is a rise in gold sharply, silver slowly and steadily follow. But right now, in last couple of years, we have seen industrial activity has been slightly slumped down. Because of that, silver has not performed. Right now, gold-silver ratio is lying near to 90-91 level, which shows gold currently getting much attraction because of geopolitical tension, inflation concern, and first preference would be gold. But definitely, historically, we have seen this ratio moves up to the level of 80, 85, 90 maximum but base is around 50. So we overall expect in let's say for next couple of years, silver should outperform once the geopolitical tension settle down and economy start growing up, because industrial property for silver is quite good. We use in solar panels or various kind of electronic application. So overall, I think the silver is much cheaper than gold. One should go with silver if having a horizon of, let's say, couple of years. We can see prices moving towards 1 lakh rupee also.
Okay, 1 lakh rupees. So a huge investment bet could also be taken on, enthusiasts of precious metals on silver as well, as it could definitely outperform going forward. To both of you, then we've asked you, what's the year-end targets you believe going forward from here. But for those investors of, say, long term, next 5 to 10 odd years, help us understand what kind of targets do you see over the long, very, very long term after all this recession and geopolitical tensions is behind us. For those investors, what kind of targets do you see on gold? Vandana, first you.
Okay. For gold, say for the perspective of 2 to 3 years, I would like to give a target of around, say, 62 to 65,000, because there will be more geopolitical events in coming years, new trade relationship, and the currency environment is really fragile, and here the gold will take the advantage. And now there is a talk that if you want to take oil just in transaction of oil, we would like to take gold. So this is a kind of barter system coming again in the system. So yes, this will be in demand only. 65,000 I'm expecting for this 2-3 years time frame.
Okay, Ajay, what about you?
Yeah, more bullish on gold, because see, one thing is, whenever dollar is rise, we generally see economy is blooming, data from job data, housing data is good. But this time, when dollar index is around 109, neither any data is been supportive for US. So anytime there should be a sharp correction in dollar, which could definitely attract as a safe haven for gold. For next 1 year, we are expecting prices to be around 54, 55. But as we go toward 2 or 3 years view, definitely prices is having a very good chance to cross 65, 68,000 also, because ultimately gold as a safe haven is going to perform whenever there is a recession concern and all.
Okay, understood. And lastly, to both of you, I really want to understand from all those investors who may be wondering, as an investment bet, what is the ideal time frame that one should hold gold in their portfolio, and what percentage should they actually invest in gold? Vandana, you and Ajay both, Vandana, first to you.
I'll change my strategy this time, Sakshi.
Okay.
We talk about gold every time for portfolio. This time, I would like to give 5 to 10% percentage in of gold in portfolio. But at the same time, I'm expecting that silver will give the better return as compared to gold. So yes, they should keep at least 5% in silver, and they should wait for 5 years. I'm expecting that, like Ajay, silver should cross at least 1,25,000 in coming 5 years. Yeah, so silver is looking better than gold, and we are missing one thing, that here this time Chinese economy is giving some bad news. So yes, if it happens unfortunately, then the safe haven demand in gold and silver will increase in coming years.
Okay, understood that. Ajay, what about you?
Yeah, definitely. If we see the percentage, so previously we don't have any avenues to buy gold. We were just a traditional buyer. But as gold has re-emerged as an investment new tool, like we can buy ETF, we can buy mutual fund, we can buy gold souvenir one. I would like one should go with at least 12 to 15% of allocation in gold, because generally whenever we allocate in any portfolio, we see returns, liquidity. So everything has been there with gold. So I think one should relook his portfolio and can allocate around 15% also, because in next couple of years, or let's say for 5 years, everything, every environment is perfect for gold and silver. So I should say one should rework on their portfolio and go with at least 12 to 15% for gold.
Okay, understood that. Well, thank you to both of you, Vandana and Ajay, for sharing such wonderful insights with all our viewers on gold and on silver, helping us really understand what's the best strategy for us to adopt right now, as the commodity markets right now are in a churn, and we may see in the long term gold and silver both provide a great diversification and great returns to our portfolios too. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking to both of you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.